Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to discuss a very simple yet important interview question which is asked frequently in the SQL coding round. The problem is given an employee table having employee ID, employee name and salary, something like this. You need to find all the employees having their salary as nth highest. In this example, I have sorted this table based on salary in descending order, and if I want to get all the employees having third highest salary, it should return Virat and Rahul because there is a tie. But before we get into the solution, let's take a step back and ask why interviewers are asking this question. In my opinion, the interviewer might be gauging your ability to write SQL queries and want to check whether your fundamentals in SQLs are strong or not. The interviewer might also want to check your breadth of your knowledge, SQL knowledge, because there could be multiple approaches to solve this problem. Now, another question I would have is this a selection or rejection question? So providing the right answer to this question alone may not secure you the job because it's a very easy question. Almost 80% would answer this coding problem. However, if you fail to answer this correctly, you are increasing the chances of rejection significantly. So please make sure that you answer this coding problem, provide some solution. Now, how you can impress the interviewer? Ask clarifying questions. So this is common to all the coding problems. Ask clarifying questions, and generally the clarifying question revolves around edge conditions. For example, in this case, ask whether the table has duplicate salary or not. Don't make any assumptions, okay? And along with solving the question, you can tell the interviewer about various other approaches and their pros and cons. Now, what could be the different approaches to solve this question? To solve this question, right, so there could be at least 10 different approaches. You can use CD, you can use set operations, you can use subqueries, you can use Windows functions, you can use rank function, dense ranks, row number. There are scores of different approaches to solve this question, but here we will just categorize it into two main approaches. So one is using classical SQL approaches, which is without window function, and the second one is using the window function. Okay, now since we have a good understanding of what the problem statement is and some background around it, let's jump into the demo. Okay, let's create the table first. Create table employees. Let's insert some data into it, and then let's query it. Oops. Let's order by salary, descending order. Nice. So this table is sorted by the salary, and we have a tie in third place. So if we have to return all the employees having third highest salary, so it should return Virat and Rahul. Okay, cool. So let's get started with the first approach one, which is classical SQL. And let me try using naive way, very fundamental way. So what I'm going to do is I want to get this 450 salary, right? So I will order this table like this by salary, and since I want to get third highest salary, right? So third highest salary. So I will remove the top two salaries, and then I will left with 450k onwards, right? So these will be deleted, and then I will get this data set, and from here I will just take the top salary. So whatever is the top salary, like 450, it will return something like that. So let's get started with this approach, right? So select employees order by salary task and limit 2. So if I run this, right, if I run this, I should get Pete and Roger, right? Pete and Roger, that's fantastic. So there could be duplicate here. So what I will do is I will take the distinct. In this case, the result will be the same. And it gives me these top two salaries. So if I do again a select employee where salary not in this, I would get all but 2, right? So, and then let me order by, just to verify our result. Right, cool. Now what I'm going to do is I would get again limit 1 and here distinct salary. So this will give me 4500 sorry 450k salary, right? And then what I will do is employees where salary in okay, so if I run this, I get Virat and Rahul having third highest salary. So this is one approach to do that. But if you notice that we put a lot of effort to get this done, right? We are scanning this 3 times, and if the employees are huge, this in millions for some organization like IBM or Indian Railways, this may be a bit imperformant, right? And this is not a very good way to do that. So if we just improvise it a bit, so there could be, let's say this is approach 1.A, and let's try approach 1.B. So in approach 1.B, what we're going to do is we are going to apply a concept of limit. So let me explain what that concept is. So for let's say I query this table again, and like this, and then I say limit 1 and offset 2, and I say distinct salary. So this would return me 450. Okay. So let me try this out. Okay. So what it does is, so it orders, so let me take this example. So it orders the salary and it say limit 1. So limit 1, so it should give you 750k, but it said offset 2, so it will skip 1 2 and it will give this, so 450. And since it is distinct, so 450, yeah, it will take just the 450. And now if I say select basically this part, I am going to get the answer relatively quickly. And if you notice, nice. And if you notice that I just have 2 scans in the employee. Okay, so this could be approach 1.B, and this is without using ranking function. And guys, there could be numerous other ways, which I'm not going to discuss here. You can use CD, you can use subqueries, you can use correlated queries, etc. But it just want to give you the flavor that one approach is a classical SQL without using window function ranking functions, and the other one is using the Windows ranking functions. So let's start with another approach number 2. which is basically based on window functions. So our approach here, let me query the table again. So approach would be here to get the rank for each based on salary. So it will be rank 1, 2, 3, 3, and then 4, and so on and so forth. So I think the dense rank function would be the right choice. So let me use it. Dense over, I don't want to partition it because I want to rank entire table, but I want to order by salary and descending, and then as salary rank. So if I query this, let's see what happens. So yeah, right, so the output is as expected. So maybe I just wrap it around a cd employee salary ranked as, and I think we don't need this. So select star from CDE underscore employee where rank equals to 3. So it should return Virat and Rohit. Okay, great. So the results are as expected. We can tweak the projection and select only the desired results. But the concept is clear. So for me, this window function is more elegant way. It also gives impression to the interviewer that you are well aware of the ranking functions or window functions, which might impress the interviewer. I think now it's time to wrap up the video. We saw two approaches. Approach 1 was around classical SQL approach, and here we see approach 1.A, which was scanning the table 3 times, and it was kind of a naive approach. Approach 1.B was a bit better version of this classical SQL approach, where we were scanning the table just 2 times because of the functionality of limit and offset. Finally, we saw approach number 2, where we solved the problem using window function, and it was more elegant and intuitive approach. To summarize, based on different criteria, window function wins, except memory utilization, where classical SQL may be a bit better, but in other criteria, for example, readability, high overhead, CPU utilization, I think window function is better. So my preferred approach is window function to solve these problems. What is yours? Feel free to comment your view on this, and I hope you have liked this video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.